we will deliver that through different types of services that the project will do. These will be individual kinds of support. These will be meet your neighbors activities. Well, groups of people will be able to meet, talk about different challenges they have, trying to find out common ground up to the development of joint projects. So we hope that with this project we can bring even more stakeholders from the local level to the program, allowing them to cooperate, trying to taste the cooperation, see that it is not that difficult. With the help of experts and us as partners, we hope we can change the things a bit for the positive among those organizations, because we know they have challenges, we know they don't have capacities, we know that they lack resources sometimes. So that's also something that Euro-Region Baltic will be doing the next 2.5 years for the partners in the South Baltic program. Amber project, that is about discussions on the future of Europe, but it has this international cross-border character. If this is approved, because it's not approved yet, we'll have a set of meetings connected to cross-border cooperation, starting with one in Malbork in February, of which you will be, of course, informed once the project is hopefully approved. So you see that we are trying not only to build our own capacities, but also work with other partners, our member organizations, our stakeholders to develop their own capacities, unique capacities that they have, and trying to make them more active in cross-border cooperation. One last thing before I go to the discussion is that you should always involve the youth perspective in your work. Try to, at least. There are different tools you can use now. Very useful, especially in the context of Interreg. You have Interreg Volunteer Youth, where you can have volunteers coming to your organization, working with a project for half a year. But they have some great ideas, young people. And I know that from my personal, professional experience of work, that there are some initiatives or ideas that we have successfully implemented thanks to the involvement and input of young people. So if you can, always try to engage the youth perspective. Always try to include the voices of the young people, because they are the ones who will come after us. So basically what you do now in your work, in your cross-border cooperation, is something that you do for them as well. And they are vitally interested in what you are doing. Huh? So always try to use different tools to engage young people. Okay, so yeah, it's almost, time is up. I have a few questions that I would like to discuss with you, based on what I said, on what you have been doing the last 2 days, and have a discussion, short one I think, we have like 10 minutes, on the capacities and skills that you think, in your own view, based on your experience, are very important, the most important, to kickstart, to start or develop cross-border cooperation in the South Baltic program. We are not going outside, but we're focusing on the South Baltic program. What are the needs, what you think you lack at the moment, and what would you need to be to actually excel in cross-border cooperation, to develop it, to actually start if you haven't started yet? What needs would you think are the most important? What capacities? Is it language skills? Is it staff? Is it the people that you would like to work for you in the project? Is it like organizational change that you think is necessary to actually be working? Is it to convince your superiors for that? What is it? Huh? That's okay. That was a voice from the audience, anyway. When you think about basic things in capacity that you lack or you would like to develop,
like one thing that we when we start discussing the project SBPIN, it was like when we had a discussion with different representatives in municipalities, we find out, and as well for all our own sake as well.